34% of applications for protection orders in the magistrate courts were based on physical abuse in 2014, and last year, 48% of similar applications were recorded. The trend is that emotional and psychological abuse were mentioned in many of the cases.
What this means is that in addition to verbal abuse, you might have allegations that the person is sometimes stalking them, that the person is texting them, basically sometimes sending obscene or threatening messages, or they are calling them incessantly. So these are the other forms of harassment that can be mentioned when you're talking about more than one form being enacted.
Dr. Jewel Thomas, a senior staff at UG, who conducted a survey on domestic violence in Guyana in collaboration with Red Thread. Dr. Thomas stated that the survey revealed that in 2017, 92% of the applications mentioned some form of emotional or psychological abuse. These forms of abuse include name-calling, the use of expletives, stalking, destruction of property, and a high number of these cases mentioned that the applicants for protection orders were threatened.
Threatening is a really serious aspect of abuse because the threats usually take the form of, I'm going to kill you, or I'm going to burn your house down. Very common. I mean, these two threats are extremely common threats that are made against survivors. So I decided to code that separately to track how often that occurred. Threats to either kill or threats to destroy the person's dwelling. And it was made quite a lot, quite often.
She added that while this information is based on information from a selected batch of cases over the years, there is a common trend, and it is evident that while physical abuse is a major factor in domestic violence, emotional and psychological abuse are on the rise in Guyana. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Kristen Macklingam.